Excuse that minor complication, that minor interruption, y'all. My daughter accidentally kicked my phone, so let's go. Um, let's go. I put even if we've been forced in an environment that we didn't choose to be in ourselves, but guess what? You still have the power in your choice to create a new environment in the midst of it. You feel me? So say if we've been placed, or say like whatever you are in, if you've been placed in an environment that you didn't choose to be in yourself, but you still have the power in the choice you choose to make, if you make that choice, to create a new environment in the midst of it all. You feel me? So we have to make a choice to create a new environment. Because even if you choose not to create a new environment, you are still making a choice. But that choice right there you are making is you are choosing to be less. You are choosing not to live meaningful, not to live purposeful, not to live with a higher sense of thinking, higher sense of doing and being. So let's go. Being in a new environment promotes new connections, relationships. It's okay, baby. Collaborations, opportunities, new friends or associates. So when you're in a new environment, or you are stepping into a new environment, or say you are working in a new environment you've never been in, or say you move into a new environment or a new state or a new country, whatever, guess what? It promotes new connections, new friends, new associates, new things, new opportunities, things of that nature. Boom. Experiencing a new environment promotes perspective shift. So when you are experiencing new environments, or say you going on a tour, you going to see house tours, or you going to see tours of condos, or you just having a road trip, right? And you see these new things, or you see these new places, new trees, new houses, new environment that you never seen. It creates you to shift your perspective. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. um Being exposed, creating a new, or remaining in a new environment can be scary at times, because it reveals a better advantage that you didn't know existed. You feel me? So sometimes us as human beings can be, by default, we can be timid. I should say timid, because we never knew this existed. You know what I'm saying? So it can be scary at times. Sometimes it can scare one to not even believe that they deserve that. You feel me? It challenges your beliefs, as far as, do I deserve this, or am I worthy of this good? You feel me? That's what it does. But you are worthy of good. You are worthy of change. You are worthy of better. You feel me? So whatever opportunity God bless you with, to be in a new environment or to create one, remain in that place. You feel me? Remain in that place, because it's gonna better you. It's gonna better the people around you, and hey, it's gonna better your life. It's just gonna better your life. You feel me? And it also reveals habit change. So when you're in a new environment, it also promotes you to change your habits. You feel me? It promotes you to change your habits, and it also reveals maybe the bad. Hold on, sweetheart. It also may reveal the bad habits you may have had in that old environment you was in. So let's get it, y'all. This is the Root Podcast. We are in it again with Kiavian Nelson, and we are ending it off. We have to shift our mental environment. We have to shift our spiritual environment. And we have to shift our emotional environment, as well as our physical environment, and also our influential environment. Our mental environment, what thoughts are we allowing in our mind to shape, mold, and to shift our trust, our belief in things? What are we affirming ourselves with mentally? When we having a bad thought, are we casting that bad thought down? As Are we rebuking that bad thought, or are we combating that bad thought with a positive thought, with a thought, or with a word of truth? You feel me? Just you might have a thought that come in your mind and say, "Man, I'm ugly, man," but you have to combat that, like, "No, I'm not ugly." No, I am not ugly. That thought is not mine. I am beautiful. I am beautifully made in God's image. You know what I'm saying? I am worthy. You know what I'm saying? So things like that. Spiritual environment, right? Spiritual environment. We have to shift that. We have to create a new spiritual environment. You feel me? So me, I believe in Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the God of Israel, and the Holy Spirit. Um, well, I don't know what y'all beliefs are, whoever may view this, but um, whatever you believe in, you have to shift that environment. So maybe you have to go another notch. Maybe you have to go up another notch or go another level up because maybe you've been sitting in the same spiritual stance for a while. It's time to take it to another level. It's time to, you feel me? It's time to grow. It's time to magnify your position in your spiritual walk. Emotional environment, right? We have to be mindful of what trigger our certain emotions. We have to be mindful of um um we have to be mindful of, we have to be mindful of what we listening to, what we are entertaining, not necessarily for the emotions, but emotions. We have to be very mindful of how we affect others, but what we do, by what we do and what we say, you know, by our actions. We have to be mindful of the words we say to one another, you know what I'm saying? And the way we love and treat one another, you feel me? And the way we, so that's what it is as far as emotional. Emotional intelligence, a lot of us never really knew about that. I'm still new to emotional intelligence, but I'm learning a lot, you feel me? I'm learning a lot. So tap into that, you feel me? Also, for the emotional environment, I want everybody to look up on Google personality tests. I mean, what's my personality type? You can actually take a test and you can actually figure out what your personality type is. For me, I'm an advocate personality. So I learned a lot. I learned a lot and I'm still learning a lot by myself. So let's go. Physical environment, right? Physical environment can be, when you shift, and that can be what you are eating, what you put in your body, what you put in your temple, um, and it can be you actually working out. You know what I'm saying? You actually getting your body in shape. Maybe you have to lose some weight if you overweight. Maybe you're trying to gain some weight. Maybe you're trying to gain some weight as far as your muscles. Maybe you're trying to get more muscular or get more tone. You feel me? Or get more cardio in, or whatever the case may be. Physical environment, you know what I'm saying, or changing your hairstyle, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Just shifting that in a different way. And last but not least, influential environment. This is what influences us. So what are we listening to? What are we watching? And what are we putting into? What are we eating? Right? Because it said you are what you eat. You are what you entertain, you are what you accept, and you are what you tolerate. So we have to be mindful of these things. What are we entertaining? What are we accepting? What are we tolerating? Are we constantly tolerating disrespect? Or are we tolerating respect? You feel me? Or are we, as we accepting less, or we are accepting what we do have but striving for more? You know what I'm saying? And what are we entertaining? Are we entertaining things that's bettering us, that's promoting and that's pushing us to be better as individuals, as men and women, as boys and girls, or we are entertaining low vibrational things that's promoting death, things that's promoting violence, things that promoting chaos, and things that promoting destruction. Hey, we're gonna end it off that. And I want to say I thank everybody who may view this, and I want to end it off like this. Nobody can be you like you can. Transformation is necessary. And guess what? Be the change you want to see. Peace.